Hey guys, so today we're doing a little bit of lawn tractor repair. Amongst a lot of problems that this particular machine has, it is a steering problem. I'm pretty sure you can tell just by looking at it, something's wrong, right? Look at that wheel, it's whacked out. It is so far off, you can see the actual tread on the tire is worn off. And as far as steering this thing, when you try to drive it, it's pretty horrible. So if you turn the wheel the other way, to try to get it straight, let's see, sorry, doing this myself today. Then you got one wheel going one way and one going the other way. As you can imagine, trying to control this thing it's pretty crazy. So how it happened? No, that's a good question. God only knows what this homeowner hit or bent, but these are the control arms right here, okay? There's no adjustment anywhere on these things. There's no adjustment. Let's see if I can get under there. There's no adjustment on this side either. So it's just like straight up. These two steering rods go there. So I don't know, maybe one of them's bent, maybe one of them's not. We're not gonna try to bend them because they're pretty heavy steel. Pretty hard. There's no obvious spot where it would have gotten hit or bent, and as you can see on this side too, there is no adjustment on there. So we're going to get a little creative today, and we're going to fix this alignment. We're going to MacGyver it. Is that the right word? Okay, so we're going to make some adjustments, and I'm going to show you what I did and how I did, and see if it works or not. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so we've come up with a plan. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get these wheels straight as possible. Okay, so the best way to do that pretty much is to go with the side that's still hooked up, okay? And usually you can run a string from the front wheel to the back wheel, and if the string touches all four sides of the tire, that is a great way to align your front end. But as you can see, or maybe you can't see, the front wheels stick out farther than the back wheels on this lawn tractor. So that's going to be a problem for aligning it like that. I think you can see a little bit better there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do some basic measuring. We've got this one, which is hooked up still to the tie rods. And that's the one we're gonna go off of being perfectly straight with the wheel. And then over here, this one we're gonna take a little primitive, but you know, we're not, sorry about the camera guys, we're not driving on the highway here. So we're going from the inside of this wheel. And I really can't show you because I only have so many hands, but you put a stick straight across this tire, and then you measure from the inside of the other tire to this board in the front and the inside. Sorry about that. And then we come back, we put this board here, it gives us a straight edge, and then you measure from the inside of the other tire to the board in the front and the back, and that will give you your wheels being straight this way. So that way they're turning exactly in the right direction at the same time. And that is our plan. And we're making a little custom piece of extension here. And what we're gonna do is, let me get a better angle here, sorry guys. So where we need to be, there we go. Where we need to be is all the way up here. And where it was, you can see where the other hole was. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna make, I've already kind of cut it out, it's a little rough draft here. So we're gonna put this little extension piece here, and we're gonna make a hole there and another hole for the tie rod end to go in, which will give us the extension. So that way we'll be able to bolt our tie rod end up here. And that's the plan. So let's continue with it. I'm gonna get it hooked up, and we're gonna see if it does what it's supposed to do. Okay, thanks. Okay, so here is our rough draft. You've got it drilled out. We used bolts for now. I will tack weld it on if it's successful, but we're obviously going to test it out first. So, you know, with the tractor on, our wheels are, I mean, as good as a lawn tractor wheels can be. We got it up off the ground a little just so we can test it out and see, like, both wheels are turning the way lawn tractor wheels turn, and that's how that goes. They both bottom out. As you can see, there's a stop on each side. You see the stopper? So they both bottom out exactly in the same spot. Same on this side. Sorry, I can't reach that far. And it bottoms out, same thing. If we want to get real fancy, we could probably straighten the wheel out so the little Pool Pro is level, just like in your car would be. But anyway, we've got that bolted on, and I really think it's going to solve the problem because so far it looks great. We're going to take it for a little test drive and see if this thing is manageable, because driving it before was really challenging to try and steer, especially if you're on a little hill or something. Like, it just didn't turn. As you can see, it really wore out the, you know, the front wheels are, it's actually bald right here. There's nothing left on this thing. So let's hope that solved the problem. Let's take it for a test ride and see if we fixed it. Okay, so here we go. We got it out in the yard here. We're gonna give it a little test ride, and like, as you can see now, like, the wheels are pointing in the same direction, which is really kind of a cool thing, you know, because if you want to go straight, it's great if they both go straight. Anyway, let's fire it up and see. Yeah, she steers. Working perfectly. And last but not least, just because it is a steering, not that you're driving on the highway, but we did some weld. So we did weld the plates together. And for all you smart asses out there, yes, I know I'm a lawn guy, not a welder, but I did my best. So it's secure. It's definitely not going anywhere. We're gonna clean it up. We'll spray a little paint on it just to be fancy, and then we'll take care of the wheel. Thanks. And we gave it a quick little clean up, some spray paint on there, and it's better than new, folks. Okay, and last but not least, just to make it a little fancy, we are going to fix this steering wheel so the steering wheel is straight, kind of just like if it were in your car. So on this one, there is a 1/2 inch wrench. I don't know if I can do this and hold the camera. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Let's see. I think I can. Again, my camera girl is on vacation. I think I'm overpaying her. I don't know. Seems like she's always on vacation and I'm always working. So anyway, this is pretty easy to fix. As long as your gears on the bottom of the machine are pretty straight, then you can just turn the wheel on this little plastic gear right here. And you just pop your bolt back in, and there you go. And that's pretty much as easy as it is to straighten the wheel out. So I'll tighten that up. We'll pop our little Pool Pro pack on there, and it will be shiny and ready to go for the customer. Thank you guys so much for watching. We do a lot of lawn tractor repair stuff. This one, actually, we did some other stuff to it also. We had to adjust the valves, but that's a separate video. So we popped those off, and one of the valve, I don't know what the right word is, one of the bolts was loose, and the rocker arm was loose, and it was off, and it was popping. So we took care of that, put it back on, sealed it up, fixed this guy's front alignment so he can drive straight around the yard, and we're out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.